Hey everyone, it is Berry and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the speed build for the 7 Toddlers challenge, and I know I'm super late for the hype, but I didn't want to do it for such a long time because I thought I'd never be able to manage it anyways, and I think I'm going to fail horrendously, but I'm gonna try anyways because it looks fun and toddlers are just so cute. And I don't know if you guys played with toddlers already, but I guess you did. And they take so much work, and they need to play and eat and cuddle, and you need to teach them how to walk and talk and pee and everything. It's a lot of work, and I played with 2 toddlers at once, and it was already pretty stressful. And for them I had 2 parents. In the 7 toddler challenge you obviously only have 1 parent because a usual sim household holds only 8 sim, and I think this is going to freak me out probably, and my sim after a while is probably going to explode, same as my head, but I still want to try it, so here we go. And I thought before we start the challenge I'd upload the speed build because the house is huge, and there's only 1 floor, just because so many toddlers, I don't want to lose them all, and I thought it would be easier to just place everything on 1 floor and have everything under kind of overview, because I don't want to search for all of my sim all of the time. And yeah, here we go. Here we're already building the house, and I really can't believe I'm doing it. I really didn't want to do this challenge because I know I'm going to suck, but well, yikes, I'm doing it anyways. I don't even know why. For this build I started with the gardening part, the landscaping, because I was just, I don't know, I was feeling it, and I wanted a pool. I usually don't really have pools for my sims, but I don't know, for this challenge I wanted one, and the water slide, because one day the toddlers are going to be kids and teenagers, and I want to have some fun. So yeah, I did the landscaping, and then basically the house is just a lot of rooms because 7 toddlers take a lot of kids rooms, and there are 2 rooms for 2 toddlers, and the other 3 have their own rooms, and for sure we have mom's room. And wow, the phone in my neighbor's flat just rang, and it was so loud that I heard it here. I swear to God, I'm so happy when I'm finally out of this flat and moving into my boyfriend's house, and I don't have to hear my neighbors anymore. Because seriously, I'm not lying, in the morning when I'm in the bathroom and my neighbor wakes up, I hear him yawn every morning, and the way he stretches and stuff, and other stuff he does. So I'm glad when I'm out of here because it's so annoying, and I don't want to hear that. I just don't want to hear that. I think everyone can understand, right? It's just weird. I don't want to hear my neighbor do stuff, whether it's yawning or having some fun uh, with whomever, because I know he doesn't have a girlfriend. But super off topic. Where are we in the build? Oh yeah, right now I did all the rooms. I separated everything. On the right side we have a kitchen and a dining room and a living room, and then comes all of the bedrooms, and that's basically all this household, and it was already super expensive. I think I had to use motherload 2 times, and the house doesn't really have anything too special, so I was really astounded because I didn't put any kind of activity stuff in there, nothing to do any kind of sports or logics. But still, it was that expensive, and I was really astounded. But I guess that's how expensive kids are, also in real life, because they they need so much stuff. They just need so much stuff, and in this case, with 7 toddlers, they also need a lot of space. And my series started again. Wow. Um, yeah, it's just weird. Whenever I say, "Hey Siri," she's supposed to, open up, but she doesn't. And then I speak about The Sims, and she goes off. I should put my phone away when I'm recording, because she does that every time and freaks me out. And also, she already did it 3 times in school now. My teachers are never too happy about it. And it also happened in at work once. So that was quite fun, because I was talking on phone on our office phone, and suddenly my phone just started, "Sorry, I didn't quite understand," and the person on the phone was freaking out. She was laughing so bad. That was quite embarrassing. Yeah, I think you can imagine I was a little embarrassed. Well, back to the build, because again, off topic. Here's some kind of entrance room, and I really packed it with lots of stuff. Just the way I imagined it to be. So there are a lot of shoes and places to hang your clothes, because I think with 8 people in the house, it would just be packed and full of stuff. And also, all the colors in the house are quite, colorful and bright, because my mother's sim, she's a family sim, and the house is filled with toddlers, so it can only be bursted with colors, a color explosion. Also, but I'm going to explain more with the first Let's Play. But the mom is not necessarily the nicest sim. She loves her family, and she's family sim, but she's very, she's rude. She's a rude sim, not to our kids, but to all of the other people, and she's very jealous. So I'm really looking forward to, how the story goes. And also, I want to find her a man. I don't only want it to be her and the toddlers. I want to find a father for the 7 kids. And it's going to be quite interesting, because, jealous sims, they get jealous super easy. I feel like they get jealous way easier than an actual human being would, if you're a jealous person. But sims are really complicated. So I think it's going to be funny. And all of the toddlers have, different kind of, how are they called? They're all different. One is wild, and one is super close to the mom, and they all have different characters. So that's going to be fun too. The one is really whiny, and the other one is quite free, a free spirit. And I think with the mom as a really jealous sim, she won't like it too much that she has such a free-spirited toddler. But we'll see. What else is there to say about build? I could really end this voice over here, right? And just let you guys listen to some music. But I don't really want to do that. I don't know why, but nope, I'm just gonna keep talking about stuff, because we're nearly finished anyways, and it would be kind of weird for me to just stop now. And in general, this voiceover is quite weird, isn't it? I don't really have a good topic, and I don't really know what to talk about for the build, because there's not too much to say. It's a quite lame build, actually. And first, I didn't even want to upload it, because it's just a build for the challenge, and it's nothing too spectacular. But then I was like, yeah, why not? Because it's part of the challenge, it's part of the storytelling. Oh, here, by the way, I decided to just randomly place toys all around the house like you would be in a real house with a lot of toddlers. But yeah, that's basically the only exciting thing about this build. I really tried to put everything in there that toddlers need, the eating places, the bath tube, a lot of toilets, so that every toddler could pee at the same time. But yeah, a huge dining area, because you know when they grow up they need to eat somewhere, and there, with the little island in the kitchen, there are exactly 8 spaces to eat. What else? What else could you say about this build? Nothing. It's really not too exciting. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It also didn't take me too long to build it. I think it took me about 15 minutes. So that's quite a fast build, because usually I never really finish a build under 1.5 hours. Usually it takes me 2.5-3 hours for a build, even if it's a small one, because I always, you know, detail everything so much, and especially landscaping usually takes me forever, and I think about stuff way too much, and then it just, you know, turns into 2-3 hours. But I like it, you know. But this build was about 50 minutes, and that's why it's so slow. You know, usually my speed builds are way quicker, but the build it's so short that I didn't bother to render the video twice to make it that fast. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I also tried to not use typical colors for the toddlers, so there's not boys and girls rooms. I don't know the way they go into the rooms, they'll get the room, and yeah, most of them are blue and one is pink, but the pink one is for one special girl that loves pink, and it's really that's the toddler who's really stuck to their mom. And the others are, you can't tell if it's girl or boy, in 2 rooms, but the others are quite neutral. This one is the big room, the biggest room in the house, with this little, you know, corner. And I think when they grow up, they're gonna really fight about this room because it's so big, and the nicest room in the house. And here we have mom's bedroom. But basically that's the biggest room, because I wanted to give her a big room where she has a little bit of space for herself. She has an office area, and in a minute you'll see the chill out area. She has a lot of space for herself to get down a little bit. We'll go into the screenshots right now. I hope you enjoy this build. I can't wait to start the challenge. Until then, have a great week. I'll see you soon. Bye.